Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's great to have you back. As you can see, I'm posting pretty soon after. I'm gonna try to start posting very regularly and start to update my channel more frequently. But today's video is going to be about how I told my parents I'm pregnant. That's a crazy story and it was a scary thing for me. So as many of you may also relate, I'm pretty young, I'm only 21, and pregnancy wasn't something that I was like super ready for yet. I was like, don't get me wrong, I'm ready to have a baby and I'm going to be a great mom. Like, I don't have a problem with that, but I'm still in college. I'm working full time, trying to balance a bunch of things all at one time. So a baby was another thing to add to that was like a big step. So when we found out I was pregnant, I was freaking out a little bit, more at the fact of I have to tell my parents I'm pregnant, not the fact that I'm actually pregnant. I was excited to be pregnant, but I was nervous about announcing it, and not even just to my parents, but to the community. I grew up in a town that is very like conservative. People judge you a lot and people are very opinionated about what they think and whether they think it was wrong or right. And I was worried about the opinions of everyone else, which I've started now to just stop caring. I'm like living my own life and I'm not worrying about what everyone else has to think. But for a while that was very stressful for me and something I had to go through on my own. So first off, I didn't tell my parents I was pregnant until, I was probably like 12 or 13 weeks pregnant. I think I was actually, after a little after 13 weeks. So after my first appointment and I had heard the heartbeat for the first time, I announced it to my parents. And my parents live about an hour and a half away from where Alex and I live. So I don't see them as regularly as if I like lived at home. And so I was trying to figure out, how do I want to do this? And I was a little bit scared to face my mom. So my dad, I kind of had a feeling he's kind of the person that's going to shut his emotions down inside and he's not really going to express how he feels. He's just going to be like, okay, cool, it's done, and that's it. You're not going to hear any more from him. But my mom, on the other hand, is definitely going to be vocal about how she feels, and she's definitely going to state her opinion and state that she agrees or disagrees or how she feels. So I was really worried about my mom. So I did something I probably shouldn't have done, and I sent them a text message. Yes, I know, I'm gonna get a lot of crap for that, and I probably shouldn't have. I hear from my mom like 3 times a week probably about how I should not have told her on a text message, and that was like horrible. But I sent a long text message out to them explaining the whole situation, explaining what my plans for the future are and what I expect to come from all of this. And I basically just wanted them to have a chance to comprehend everything before they came out and were like ready to respond. Well, it didn't work that way. My mom immediately responded, and her first response was, over text message, really? And I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. I was just so scared to tell her in person. And some of you that may know me may understand that. If you know my mom, she's a little bit hard to handle sometimes. So I made that executive decision and I did tell them over a text message. So yes, shame me if you want, whatever. But at least it was out. And then after that, I did have to tell the rest of my family, like my brothers and sisters and my aunts, some of my aunts and uncles, and my grandpa. My grandpa was a hard one. I did tell them all to their faces. And my mom wanted me to go ahead and tell people. I mean, I was already 13 weeks, so I had been pretty far along by the time they found out. So she was ready for me to go ahead and tell a lot of those people. So I went and faced a couple of my aunts and my grandpa and told them and things like that. But I didn't announce it on Facebook until, probably only a week ago today. it might have been a little over a week ago, so, but not quite 2 weeks ago. So people, and I'm almost 19 weeks, so people publicly didn't know until I was 18 weeks pregnant. So that was my executive decision. It's my first kid, and I really wanted to wait until I felt comfortable and I was just personally ready. I have had an issue with some people starting rumors and trying to say things about how I'm ashamed or I'm scared or whatever because I didn't announce it right away, which that frustrates me because that's not true. I just wanted to get it out on my own time, and that should be up to me to wait as long as I feel comfortable waiting and announce it when I'm ready to announce it. So that's what I did, and I am happy with that decision. So when we decided to announce it publicly, Alex is actually already gone on his deployment. So I had announced his deployment not too long ago, and then I also had announced that we had gotten engaged not too long ago. So this is all kind of at one time, and I'm throwing it on all these people. So I'm like, hey, we got engaged. Oh yeah, hey, Alex is leaving on a deployment. And then all of a sudden I'm like, hey, we're pregnant. So it was a very big shock for a lot of people. We got a lot of awesome comments and a lot of support from family and friends. I'm sure there's people that don't support me and don't think that this is the best time or the best idea, and that's fine. They can have their opinions. I haven't heard anything myself. I'm sure that there's rumors, whatever. That doesn't matter. I don't even care. So you guys, I mean, if you are struggling with that, that's the best outlook to have, because for a while I was all worried about what everyone else is gonna think or how people are going to take this, and I found out that that's just too much stress. There's nothing to worry about because they're gonna have that opinion no matter. So I just started forgetting about them and thinking, this is me and this is my life, and I want to be around the people who want to support me, and I want to not be around the people who don't want to. So that's how I've been going about it, and we've had a good experience so far. But so I'm announcing it on Facebook. You probably saw the thumbnail photo, but I created like a little sign. I can actually show you over here. My lighting's gonna get bad for a second, but I created this little sign that says Baby Daniels is coming in September of 2018. I attached the ultrasound photo, and I just made like a little post, and I didn't even say any words. I just let that be, and I put a little heart and a little bear because we've been calling it Bear. We don't know the gender yet or anything like that. So Bear could be a boy or a girl. So we've been calling it our Bear. But we did that and we posted it. Got a lot of response, a lot of positive things, but definitely telling the parents was the hardest thing for me. His parents were not as difficult because Alex already has the 2 kids, so they were more prepared. They've been grandparents already. Alex is much older than me as well, so this was much of a easier transition for them. And for my parents, my mom's freaking out. I'm too young to be a grandma, this and that, and we're not gonna call her grandma because she's too young to be a grandma, so she's gonna be something else. So we haven't fully decided on what she wants to be called, but we're gonna figure that one out. But I want to hear your guys' stories. If you have a cool, crazy, random story about how you told your parents you were pregnant, leave it down below. And if you have any opinions on how I told my parents, you're welcome to state them down below. If you also texted your parents to tell them you were pregnant, let me know so I know I'm not alone, and why you did that, because I had my own personal reasons. Whether people agreed with that or not, that was my choice, and that's what I did. But thank you guys for stopping by. That's going to be the end of my video today, and I will be posting again soon. I love all of you that are watching my videos, and I'm so excited to be sharing all these things with you. I'm excited to grow my channel, and I'm excited to start YouTube more. So I really hope that you guys will subscribe and become part of our family here, and you guys will like this video, share this video, try to just get other people interested, because I'm very interested in meeting new people and growing a fan base, or a friend base on YouTube, and making friends with all of you guys watching, all of the other YouTubers, all of that. So that is all my intentions with YouTube, is to create more friends, or to, I guess, gain more friends through creating these videos. So thank you guys for stopping by. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, and come back for my next video. I'll see you guys later.